Can you guess what this is? To be honest, I had failed many times with this fruit that I absolutely love. There were moments when I thought maybe I just was not meant to grow it in a small space. But this time, the result truly surprised me. A grapevine loaded with finger grapes, with every cluster plump, purple, and incredibly beautiful. Today, I want to show you the full journey behind this amazing harvest. Let's get started. This time, I decided to use a slightly larger plastic container than usual. For grape plants, the roots need enough room to grow strong, so choosing the right container from the beginning is very important. This container is quite thick and sturdy, so I used a drill to make the job easier. First, I drilled many small holes in the bottom and around the sides of the container. This step is very important because it improves drainage, helps prevent root rot, and keeps the growing medium airy. After that, I made one larger round hole on the side of the container, about 5 centimeters wide. Next, I took a plastic bottle, cut part of the top section, and used a heated tool to make many small holes all around the bottle. This will become a simple, slow-release nutrient system for the grape plant. Now it is time to prepare the growing medium. The soil was a little clumpy at first, so I loosened it up before mixing everything together. Then I added rice husk, coconut coir, and worm castings. This mixture helps make the medium looser, more breathable, better at holding just enough moisture, and richer in organic nutrients for long-term growth. After mixing everything well, I had a growing medium that was both nutrient-rich and well-suited for growing grapes in a container. Once everything was ready, I raised the container slightly above the ground. At the bottom, I placed a layer of dried sugarcane bagasse rolled up like this. This layer helps improve drainage, reduces the chance of water collecting at the bottom, and also creates a better environment for beneficial microorganisms. Then I added another layer of sugarcane bagasse on top. After that, I placed the prepared plastic bottle into the hole on the side of the container. Luckily, it fit perfectly. Then I continued filling the container with the growing medium. This is the grape seedling I chose from a trusted source. I removed the ties and the outer plastic nursery bag. Just look at those strong white roots. Seeing a healthy root system like this always gives me confidence right away. I gently placed the plant in the center of the container, then filled in the medium around it. This part needs to be done carefully so the plant stands firmly and the roots are evenly covered without being damaged. And here comes the organic nutrient mix I really wanted to share with you. I used banana peels, mixed them with rice rinsing water and microbial starter, then let everything ferment for about 5 to 7 days. Once the mixture had started to break down, I added it into the homemade bottle system on the side of the container. This way, the nutrients are slowly released and gradually move down into the root zone over time. On the surface of the container, I spread a layer of peanut shells. This mulch helps retain moisture, reduces evaporation, and means I do not need to water too often. Finally, I gave the plant a light watering to provide some initial moisture. Grapes can tolerate some dryness, but they really do not like waterlogged roots, so I always try to keep the moisture level balanced. After some time, the peanut shells on the surface had almost completely decomposed, and the grape plant had grown stronger day by day. From a small young plant at the beginning, it had now developed vigorous stems and leaves, climbing even higher than the original bamboo stake. Just watching the leaves sway in the wind already feels satisfying. At this stage, I began pruning away the smaller, weaker shoots and removing some of the older leaves. This helps the plant focus its energy on the main stem, stronger branches, and later on, the flower and fruit clusters. I also replaced the old support with a sturdier frame. Once grapevines begin carrying many clusters, strong support becomes extremely important. I used curved metal rods and secured them in place with zip ties. Then I gently tied the grapevine onto the new support frame. The lower part of the stem also needed to be secured so the whole plant could stay stable. At this step, I always tie very gently to avoid scratching or damaging the stem. And that was it. The stem, which used to be small, green, and soft, had now become woody and turned brown. That is a good sign that the vine is maturing well and growing stronger. Then the moment I had been waiting for finally began to appear. So many tiny flower clusters started showing up among the lush green leaves. No matter where I looked, there were flowers. On this side, on that side, everywhere. There were so many that I honestly could not hide my excitement. And then, after all that waiting, the best part finally arrived. The finger grapes began to grow bigger, fuller, and more beautiful, turning into the rich purple color I had been hoping for. This harvest truly went far beyond what I expected. Just standing there and looking at them was enough to make all my tiredness fade away. And it was not just one or two clusters. There were so many bunches hanging all over the vine, ripening together. That feeling was honestly pure happiness. Now, come harvest with me. I cut each bunch slowly and gently so the grapes would not bruise and could keep their plump, beautiful look. Thank you so much for watching until the end. And now, I really cannot wait any longer. I am going to enjoy this sweet harvest right away. Hello everyone! This is the result I got after just a little over 1 month of growing oyster mushrooms. They are honestly so satisfying to see. What makes it even more interesting is that all of these mushrooms were grown and harvested from old plastic bottles I already had in the corner of my kitchen. If you also enjoy growing plants or mushrooms in small spaces, then let's try this together. First, I mix 1/3 of a packet of trichoderma powder with 8 liters of water. Make sure to stir it well so the powder dissolves completely before moving on to the next step. After that, I soak the dry straw in this solution for about 5 to 7 days. This helps soften the straw, clean it more thoroughly, and suppress harmful fungi and unwanted microorganisms. At the same time, the soaking process also helps the straw begin breaking down organically, creating a much better environment for the mushroom mycelium to grow strong later on. During this soaking period, remember to turn the straw once a day so all of the material can absorb the solution evenly. After a few days, the straw will turn a deeper yellow, become slightly more flexible, and develop a very distinct natural smell. That is when our growing medium is ready. Now, I take the straw out and let it drain a little. Next comes the step of preparing the plastic bottles. I use a heated tool to make small holes evenly around the bottle. These holes help improve airflow while also helping maintain humidity inside the bottle as the mushrooms grow. Oyster mushrooms really love moisture, so keeping a stable level of humidity throughout the growing process is very important. A hole size like this is just right. Besides the small holes, I also make around 3 to 4 larger holes, about 3 centimeters wide. These will be the spots where the mushroom clusters can develop and naturally grow outward when they begin forming fruiting bodies. And here is the mushroom spawn. I gently pour the spawn out into a tray to prepare for filling the bottles. If the spawn is clumped together, just loosen it very gently with your hands. Now, I begin by adding 1 layer of spawn to the bottom of the bottle. Then I cover it with 1 layer of the treated straw with a moderate thickness. The process is very simple. We just keep layering the spawn and the straw like this, one after another, until the bottle is full. With a bottle this size, I usually make about 8 alternating layers, and that works very well. Once finished, the whole bottle is filled neatly and evenly. To help retain moisture better, I cover the mouth of the bottle with a layer of clear plastic. This helps keep warmth in, reduce water loss, and lower the risk of bacteria or outside contamination getting into the bottle. In the middle of the plastic cover, I make a small opening and place a moist cotton plug inside. Now, I simply attach hooks to 3 points around the bottle and hang them in a cool, airy place. And just like that, the inoculation step is complete. You should choose a clean area that stays cool, has gentle airflow, and is protected from direct sunlight. For oyster mushrooms, we should not pour water directly onto the mushroom caps or into the bottle. If water collects inside, the young mushrooms can become waterlogged and rot very easily. So throughout the growing process, I use a mist sprayer to create a fine layer of moisture around the mushroom's environment. This helps maintain even humidity while reducing the chance of standing water. Each day, I mist about 3 times. And now, all we need is a little patience. Today, the weather is so beautiful. So let's check and see how the mushrooms are growing. Oh, look at this. The white mycelium has spread beautifully and now covers the entire growing medium inside the bottle. At this stage, I continue maintaining the moisture evenly every day. After that, I remove the cotton plugs so the mushrooms have more space and better conditions to start forming. This is so wonderful. The first plump little mushroom clusters have finally started to appear. Just looking at them makes all the tiredness seem to melt away. It feels so relaxing and so exciting at the same time. When the mushrooms enter their strong growth stage, their need for moisture increases quite a lot. So at this point, you can increase misting to around 5 times a day to maintain better humidity. Providing enough moisture will help the mushroom caps grow faster, become thicker, and stay more tender when cooked. It is such a rewarding stage to watch. After only a short time, the mushrooms have clearly grown much larger. On almost every bottle, the mushrooms are growing evenly and looking full of life. When the mushrooms are close to harvest size, I stop misting for 1 to 2 days. This helps the surface stay drier, reduces softness, and helps them store better after harvest. And finally, the moment I have been waiting for the most has arrived. Hundreds of pure white oyster mushroom caps, plump and beautiful, growing tightly together with so much life. I truly love the sound of harvesting mushrooms. It is lightly crisp, deeply relaxing, and somehow incredibly satisfying to hear. When the mushroom caps have opened almost fully and the edges begin to look thinner, that is the best time to harvest. And now, let's pick these fresh, delicious oyster mushrooms together.